Well, hello, my beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with a reconciliation reading. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts, or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Scorpio, this is a reconciliation reading. It's a little bonus reading, a little bit different than usual for those people who are currently separated from somebody and you're wondering if you will ever reconcile. Now, it doesn't have to be an ex. It can be a friendship or a family member, perhaps. So let's see what comes out there. I just want you to be aware as well that as soon as I started to do this reading, suddenly the building work across the road started to really be super loud, lots of construction work going on, and I felt it reflected the energy that was also present in the beginning stages of how I prepare a reading for you. So I feel this relationship or friendship or whatever it is that I'm going to be tapping into now, it feels like it's under construction. It feels like there's a lot of building and repair work to be done. But let's get to the energy and see what comes out for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? Just to make you aware that the first pile is your pile, the second pile is your person's pile, and the third pile is the unified energy of how things are going to come together in the next 6 weeks, okay? So let us continue. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know regarding this person and the situation? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of at this time? Okay, so some pretty powerful energy going on already. Your first card there is the Temperance card. You've been very patient with this person. I feel that you've given this person ample opportunities to correct their behavior in some way or approach a situation. And they've got the World card. So this can indicate that this person is learning some really harsh lessons in this lifetime, but I feel there is an energy of distance. This person is staying away for some reason, but we will get a little bit deeper into your reading just to see what is going on there. We got the Page of Wands. You've been very loyal to this person. Ace of Wands there. Your person is going under some sort of transformation is what I see. And I mean, the outcome energy, it feels very much like there's a big decision to be made in this connection. I mean, you've got 3 of Swords there as well. So a very painful and difficult, perhaps, conversation to come in the next 6 weeks with this person. But we will get all of the cards first. Now, this person, it felt like they were family to you. This could be a soul tribe member, could actually be a member of your family, but it could also be someone that you were married to or were invested in a relationship with, because 10 of Pentacles, you were all in. You were very loyal to this person, whoever this person is, and it feels like a bit of a betrayal. Okay, so they've got the High Priestess. They're very withdrawn, very secretive at this time. I feel like they are going through some spiritual awareness. And I'll have to pull some cards to see what went down here, because looking at the energy, I feel this person with the Ace of Wands and the High Priestess, they're doing some major changes in their life, and it feels like there is like some sort of distance. They've pushed you away in some way. And let me just pull a quick card before I continue, because looking at the energy, this person, they will try and reach out. They want to transform the friendship or the relationship here. But the High Priestess, there's part of them that's like reserved, okay? I feel there is a mysterious energy about this person right now where they are harboring something. They're keeping something to themselves. But you're someone who is a truth seeker. You tend to be able to see what it is that they're hiding. So you may feel that you know something that they don't know that you know, is what I'm picking up on. So I have to sort of dig a little bit deeper. We've got the Empress energy here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What went down there? We've got the Three of Cups. Now, this could be a friendship. Could be a friendship here because the Three of Cups can be a group of people, but also if it is a relationship, it can indicate there's some sort of indiscretion that's gone on there. Perhaps there was some energy where the person either compared you to someone else, or maybe even third-party energy there. Of course, this reading's not really tapping into a love relationship per se. It's really about the energy of someone, you know, someone who was in your inner circle, or someone that you let in and you had a lot of time for this person. There's some really intense history with this person, a lot of unconditional love from your side. This person, they also do care for you, but they're very detached. Yeah. Queen of Swords, very detached energy. So I feel this person, either they said something that has made you go, excuse me, and you've kind of like tried to distance yourself from this person. I mean, looking at this energy, I would say a majority of you are dealing with a person who was like a friend to you, someone that you celebrated, you were there for their wins, you really raised them up when they were going through difficult times. You know, if you're a parent, for example, it could also be that your child is maturing and they are making some changes in their life or transitions that perhaps you're not 100% comfortable with, maybe, and you see them distancing themselves and you're trying to reach out. You know, I feel whoever I'm tapping into with this Scorpio energy right now, you've tried to reach out to this person, or you tried to reach this person. You tried to save this connection, and I feel it's been met with someone who is distancing themselves, who is very direct, maybe a little bit abrasive sometimes, because I feel this very caustic energy. It's almost like 1 minute things are good, next minute not so much. But let me just go one more. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I feel like there's more than one person involved in this situation, whatever it is. I feel there's been some sort of influence. Now, if it's like a romantic relationship that I'm tapping into here, it doesn't mean that the person cheated on you. I want you to be aware of that. Third-party situations can mean an influence. It could be like a parental influence, someone who has a friend who's influencing them. So I feel there is like some sort of alternative influence. It could also be that someone's investing themselves in their work and not choosing love, for example, at this time. But I want you to be aware, yeah, the Moon card, there's just a lot of change going on with this person, but also they're hiding something. I got to be honest with you. They're keeping something to themselves, and I feel like being in your presence, they're exposed. So whatever this is, doesn't mean that they are doing something super sneaky. It can indicate that this person, they're just dealing with something and they want to have their distance and their time, okay? Now, I mean, looking with this energy, and I'm being given this kind of alternative energy, which is from your side. It's like accept people as they are, but also place them where they belong in your life, okay? Because this teaches people about your boundaries, and it gives them the option to either adjust or correct their behavior in how they deal with you, okay? And I feel like this person, there is a deep bond between you and this person, whoever they are, and I feel like they think about you quite a lot. The High Priestess, very cerebral. This person's in their head about you, and I feel there is an energy here where they're trying to listen to their feelings on this situation. Ace of Wands, they want to transform. But let's get to each card individually. Your protagonist energy is the Temperance card. So I feel like you've been very moderate in the way that you've dealt with this person. So you must really care about this person because you didn't burn the bridge 100%. You know, normally a Scorpio, when we're super done with something or someone, we're done. There's no going back. It's over. But this person, I feel, you know, there's a lot of unconditional love there. You've got the 10 of Pentacles. So this is someone you're super loyal to. And I feel like you'd give your shirt off your back to this person, whoever this person is, okay? So they're obviously very important to you. And you saw this person as being in your life. But right now with the Temperance card, you're kind of re-examining your priorities in life, and you're looking at where you've given people the benefit of the doubt, and you may feel that they repeat a cycle or they don't step up in some way, and you're kind of just trying to do you right now. You want harmony, balance in your life. You want to focus on your life's purpose, your mission, and you don't want anyone to bring any drama to that and really disrupt that right now. So I really get an energy here that you're just sort of sitting back a little bit and just kind of waiting it out. Doesn't mean you're not thinking about it, but at the same time, I feel like you're trying to work out the next steps, because I feel, you know, you've done the reaching out, especially since we've got that Page of Wands there. I feel like you may be curious as to what this person is up to, and I feel like you have made a bold move to try and reconcile with this person at some point. But ultimately, I feel right now you're valuing your own energy, and I feel that, you know, you committed to this person. I mean, this is a card of commitment. It's a card of, you know, friendship, loyalty, fidelity, someone that you supported, someone that you were there for. And even there's this playful energy as well. So I feel you and this person, you had a lot of good times together, okay? So something has gone awry, and it feels very much like this person's behavior just changed. And you may have noticed a change over time, because I feel it was a slow and gradual kind of shift. But at the same time, there may have been a sudden, abrupt change. Some of you with the High Priestess, this person may have suddenly withdrawn, ghosted. So whether it is a family member, whether it is a friendship or an ex-love relationship, I feel this person's behavior is a bit of a conundrum to you to some degree. Now, I do feel deep down there is something that is like the crux of the issue, and I feel intuitively you kind of have a feeling, you know what it's all about. However, you may feel that right now you see that this person has to work their way through it. Looking at the energy, I feel like you know that this person will be back in your life. You know that you will hear from this person again. When you get the Judgment card, this is the outcome energy, and it's the next 6 weeks. It tends to mean that this person, you know, there's a very guarded conversation coming in, so you will hear from this person. There is communication. However, the Judgment card is a card of another chance, right? But also it's about weighing up options, and it's about choosing a healthier path. It's really about acknowledging that this situation could go either way, but there has to be a bit of a conversation here where both of you unpick the difficult stuff. You can't just hide this under the carpet and start afresh. There's a lot that's gone on here, and it needs to be discussed and processed. And I mean, the Three of Swords can indicate this person to some degree broke your heart. You know, their actions, we must be aware that we are in control of our feelings to some degree, okay? Now, another person, they can actually display some actions that we're not happy with, and they can kind of like have a knock-on effect on how we feel. So if someone does something to me, or I feel like they've done something to me, they're acting according to how they want to act. And they're displaying behavior that they feel is right for them in that moment. And of course, we are all living, feeling entities. So I would pick up and absorb that energy if it hurts, or if it's happy, or if it's joyful, or, you know, if it's suspicious. You pick up on energy. And I feel right now you're trying to be very moderate in the way that you are processing this, because the Temperance card is like you're trying to see things from both sides, which is very mature, and not everybody chooses to do that. So I feel like you're looking at the things you've said, things you've done, how you may have conducted yourself in the situation, and how they have either reacted or what they have done and how you've reacted. And I feel like there's an energy here of you wanting to resolve things and find sort of like a solution to this. But at the same time, I feel like you are kind of like at a new chapter in your life where you're kind of like so over having to always fix things for other people or having to be the strong person. You've recognized from a very young age that no one is coming here to save you, that you are independent, self-sufficient, that you live life on your own terms. And you are someone who is always like concerned with other people. You're always like trying to make sure everybody's okay. And I feel that right now you have some decisions to make, because this card, it says here, taking control of your life and practicing moderation by staying in balance. You will resolve any current conflicts and begin a new chapter in your life, okay? But I do feel that this situation, it comes with a condition that both of you make the effort to try and resolve the issue at hand and move past it. Because if we always let the wound remain in a situation, I feel that, you know, we will revisit it if we don't process it. So I feel you are very mature in that knowledge, and I feel like you want to work through things, but at the same time, you're a bit cautious, because if this person isn't ready to do that, then I feel, you know, it's going to fall on a very sort of unfertile ground for you and this person to move forward. I'm also getting an energy from whoever you're dealing with that they're stuck in a cycle of repeat. There is some sort of, how can I put that? I mean, it could be like generational wounding there, or something that they've witnessed when they were younger. It just feels like an energy here of a big part of this person that you're dealing with. They tend to go through periods of being very strong in their energy, withdrawing in their energy, very much fluctuating. So it could be, and I'm not medically trained to talk about this, so I'll just mention it and I'll sort of move on from this. It's almost like a bipolar kind of energy that I feel from this person sometimes, okay? Now, they may not be bipolar, of course, but I'm just trying to kind of like highlight the mood swing energy that I'm getting from your person. But I feel like there's something they're keeping to themselves at this time that they will reveal later on, but I feel deep down intuitively you already know what that thing is, my beautiful Scorpio, okay? Now, we do have that Page of Wands. Pages bring news, so I feel like you have messaged this person. I also see that some of you have written out a message to this person that you've never sent. You've held back on it because you have been either editing it or re-editing it. It depends on the mood that you find yourself in that moment. You may be adding to it as well. Eventually, you will have an opportunity to say these things to this person's face. So I feel like this situation, it's not fully finished. Okay, there's still some unfinished business here. And because your person has the World card there as well, they are aware that this is not done. Okay, I feel like they're learning something from this, but the World card can indicate this person's been locked in a cycle. Okay, and they have some tough learning to do before they can complete this contract that they have with you, because I feel you and this person, you're very close, whoever you are dealing with here. Now, the Page of Wands is like quite a young energy. I want you to be aware. When we've got the Ten of Pentacles, that's a very serious kind of energy. And you've got that Ten of Pentacles there. You tend to take responsibility. You have a lot on your plate right now. But also I feel like some of you try to reach out to this person's playful side, or to this person's sort of younger energy side in order to connect, because they're quite locked off in their energy, whoever this person is. Page of Wands, this is a transformative card, okay? So I really feel here that you may have tried to do something bold and daring to try and reach out to this person just so that you can be seen, because I feel there needs to be an understanding that's gone on in this connection. I feel like you're eager to hear what this person has to say, really, because I feel like you're curious about what's really going on with this person. But also with the Temperance card, you're not kind of reaching out there. You're keeping quite a moderate kind of energy. You know, I got to be honest with you, and you're probably going to shoot the messenger there when I say this. You know, you care a lot more and a lot deeper than you're letting on to this person, okay? I feel like this situation really has affected you in a very deep and profound way. And on the surface, you've got a really great poker face, but at the same time, I feel deep down your heart is breaking, or you feel like you yearn for this person, but you want them to come back into your life in the correct way, or in a way where you can both kind of like hash it out and know where you're at, okay? Now, we've also got the Ten of Pentacles there, so I do get an energy that this person felt like they were family to you. They were certainly in your inner circle, whoever this person was or is, because I feel like they're still going to be very present in your world. It's not the end of this connection. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of investment, of course, but it's also a wealth of knowledge. You know this person. You know this person deep down. And that's why I feel like you know the crux of the issue, but you may feel that you cannot approach it right now. Either you found out in a certain way that you can't reveal, or perhaps you just intuitively know, but I get a sense here, you know really what has gone down, and you have proof or the facts, and you're just waiting it out a little bit until you can both address this. Also, the Ten of Pentacles, you know, I mean, I'm getting a real energy with this that it feels like you're way more invested than this person realizes as well, okay? It's almost like this person, they see you in a certain way where they know that you're a very deep thinker, you're very intense in your energy. Don't ever change your wonderful energy, my beautiful Scorpio. You're perfect the way you are. But also, I feel like they just don't realize the depth of your feelings. So when they hurt you, or when whatever has gone down has happened, you know, they see that they haven't really hurt you as much as they really have, okay? So I feel the wound is deep with this person, whoever you're dealing with there. And I do get a sense here that if you can resolve things, you would want them back. I mean, all your cards are pointing to reconciliation, Page of Wands, new start. You want to transform this though, this relationship or this situation, it has to change. There has to be some different energy with this person. Otherwise, it's like no deal. And that Ten of Pentacles, you know, you're willing to offer them your world, basically, because you care a lot about this person, but not in their present state. That's what I'm picking up on. Now, we do have the World card. I'm getting strong cycle vibes from this card, okay? Yeah, I mean, even I'll come to the card in a moment because this is a very important card that your person got, which means they're in a period of reprogramming certain behaviors that they've learnt. Okay, so I will get to it in a moment. But the World card, I feel like they are learning, but also I feel for some of you, this person is at a distance, okay? It can be that they've either moved overseas or that they have moved to a different area. I feel like there is distance. That's what the card is trying to give me there. And for some of you, this person, they put that distance between you on purpose, either because they were going through something and they felt like they couldn't share it with anybody. There's a secretive energy here, so I will pull some cards to see it a little bit more. Very detached. It says here, you must find your purpose to accomplish it. There's no guarantee for success, but the experience you gain will have the potential to fulfill your desires. So this person right now, drifting in life, they feel, you know, they're trying to search for their purpose, and they may look at you like you've got everything going on, like you've got your whole world together, when really, you know, we're all trying to make do with the circumstances that we got and utilize the resources or gifts that we have. And, you know, sometimes when we see things from other people's perspectives, we realize that actually we all kind of have the same hopes and fears, right? But we don't get to that level of realization until we start to spiritually evolve quite intensely. So I feel this person, they're kind of really a little bit absorbed in their own world right now is what I'm getting. And with the Ace of Wands there, I feel like they are going through a major change, but also they're going to come in quick with a message to you. And it is a very spontaneous, off-the-cuff message. And I feel it's almost like to push your buttons, okay? So you may not want to hear that. That tends to mean this person is either still locked in their wounds or they haven't healed a part of themselves, is what I see there. They may have been focusing on their desires in a very, I want to say a selfish and a non-selfish way, because I want to say that this person, they've been floundering a little bit in life, and they have felt they needed to distance themselves in order to really work out who they are, what they want in their world, and how to transform their life. So it's almost like they needed that distance from everybody who, it feels really weird to say this, but I have to because this is the energy I've been given. Everybody who's a bit of a cheerleader for them. you know? So you tended to offer a lot of support to this person, both emotional, physical, mental, but also sometimes financial support maybe with this person. Doesn't have to be, but I'm feeling, you know, you gave a lot to this person. You are very supportive, nurturing, caring person towards whoever this is. And it's almost like because you've always been there, being their cheerleader, and they feel like they're not doing very well in life right now, or they feel like they're a little bit lost right now. It's almost like they feel like they want to prove something, and if things are not going so well, the last thing they want to hear is someone saying, you know what, you've got this, you can do this, I'm here for you, because they're like, no, I got to do this by myself. You know, so I don't know who I'm picking up in the energy, but I have to be honest with what I'm getting there. They've got the World card, but they've also got the Ace of Wands. So transformation, new start. And when you feel really close to a person and you're about to make some changes in your life that may affect another person, sometimes you push them away on purpose. Humans are very complex. So for an example, and doesn't mean I'm just picking up on this person's energy, for an example, if you're a parent or a guardian and your child is about to go off to college or about to travel the world, for example, you may notice there is some sort of change or difference or distance between them because they care so much deep down. You know, humans, they don't go around, you know, expressing their emotions of love and sadness and fear all the time. They bottle it up, or this person does, because the High Priestess is to be mute, is to not talk about something. And their way of coping, their coping mechanism, as it were, is to keep distance or to push people away. So it's almost like there is a disconnect going on there, even though deep down there are some fears about loss, about love hurting so much. So I do feel that from this person. So there is some empathy there with the person that you're dealing with. I mean, it could be a friendship as well. Perhaps your friend is going across the world, and although you both say that you're going to stay in contact with each other, there can be this weird kind of like distance energy that's happening, and the sadness that although you've both said, you know, I'm going to miss you and it's devastating that you're going, but I'm excited that you've got a new life elsewhere. It can also be that like we're now detaching and now we're different people wanting different things. We're evolving. We are maturing in the friendship, and certain aspects of a friendship are changing. Even if it's an ex that I'm tapping into here, it can be that this person, they saw you as their whole world, but there's a part of them that they feel is off limits. You know, it feels here that this person, either something from their past haunts them, or maybe they feel like they put you on a bit of a pedestal and they feel like they're not good enough when they stand next to you in some way, and it chips away at their fears, and then their fears kind of like override the situation. Whatever it is, the person you're dealing with, there is some sort of coping mechanism that is a cycle of repeat. So I feel deep down you kind of know this person and you can see the gears changing. And with this Ace of Wands, that is to offer. Okay, so I feel this person is going to come in to try and transform things. This person, you know, they're going to send you a message, but it feels very much like one of those messages that are sent as a reactive message. Okay, so will you hear from this person in the next 6 weeks? The answer is yes. However, the Three of Swords outcome and the Nine of Wands outcome for the next 6 weeks doesn't mean that you're not going to resolve things with this person later on. This reading is just for 6 weeks energy. That's what I'm reading for. I feel like it's still going to be a little bit of a turbulent time. There's going to be some very sore energy here. And a very difficult conversation that leaves both of you up to choice. I feel it could be like a make or break conversation, but I feel it's still not, if that makes sense. It feels very important, very dramatic, very like everybody needs to say what they need to say, but it feels like the be all and end all of something, but then it's not, if that makes sense, okay? Because I feel like you and this person, there is the potential to resolve this because the Nine of Wands is present and it tells me you're not giving up on this. And this is both of your energy. It's the unified energy. Both of you cannot give up on this. There's something that draws you back together. There's a very deep bond there. But this person has the High Priestess, and that tends to mean like a big part of becoming an adult is to unlearn and reprogram toxic behaviors taught by people who were either unhealed themselves or were not aware of their toxic patterns, generational wounding, for example. So if you're dealing with an ex, it could be that they have a cycle of repeat that they tend to go into. They come in strong and then they withdraw. Maybe they've been taught when they were younger by parents or guardians, you know, to treat them mean, keep them keen. I hate that sentence, but it is coming up there. And it's something that with the World card, they are learning. What they're learning, whoever this person is, and I'm just giving examples because I'm tapping into a general energy right now. What this person is learning, because they have the World card and the High Priestess, is that their cycle of repeat or their actions have had a consequence, and now they are ruminating on what happened and how this relationship, friendship, or dynamic has transformed. So they're very thoughtful. So if you're wondering, are they just getting on with their life and forgetting about you and not even caring about what went down? The answer is no. This person thinks about it a lot, and you're on this person's mind more times than they care to admit, but also especially before bed is what I'm being given. They wonder what you're up to. They wonder how you're living life. They wonder if they should reach out. But these two cards are like reaching out, withdraw. And I feel this person, they've also kind of thought of a message that they want to say. They haven't written it down, but they've thought of something they want to say, but then they kind of like talk themselves out of it. Well, this person, in order to get a reaction, they're going to send a message that perhaps is nothing to do with why you fell out. Or, I mean, for example, it could be that if you used to share a home with each other, it could be if they're still in that apartment, they just reach out and say, there's some mail for you. It feels like detached, the message, but it's something that they know that you'll be like, is that it? That's all the message you sent me? So they know that they're going to get a reaction. But you've got the Temperance card here. You're not showing them the reaction. So I feel like they may try, you know, even bigger behavior to try and get your attention. And this is, of course, a toxic trait. So in its present form, this relationship, it's difficult, okay? It's going to be healable, but right now I feel it's in a state where it's under construction, basically. There has to be some repair work done there for sure. The High Priestess, this person is also going through a period of spiritual awakening, okay? I feel like, you know, they keep being drawn back to you and they're wondering why. And I feel like this person is starting to listen to their feelings. You know, I feel like they're actually starting to look at their actions and their feelings now because they've had space in order to do so. And the outcome energy, we've got the Judgment card. Now, the Judgment card is all about clarity. It's about final decisions. But the Nine of Wands tells me that you and this person, you're really not going to give up on this friendship or this relationship or this dynamic. It says here, the fruits of your decisions are coming and you'll receive that which you deserve. So karma is coming to this situation as well. The path at your feet and the direction is leading you, and it will be clear, okay? So both of you are going to be drawn to a certain conclusion. And I will pull some cards, as I said there, regarding this outcome energy, because the Three of Swords, swords are all about communication, about thoughts, okay? Now, there is some difficulty here. I feel for some of you, beautiful Scorpios, you feel there's been a betrayal of trust, or their actions have betrayed how loyal you have been to this person. So right now, I feel like you're looking at the investment in this relationship and you're being very cautious about opening yourself up to this person, even though deep down, if you really admit it to yourself, you kind of want things to be resolved. But also some of you are asking questions why. Okay, because the Judgment card is illumination. It is an epiphany. It is a realization, a wake-up call. Okay, and the wake-up call in this particular dynamic of what I'm picking up on is, if things don't change, this is a relationship that will be lost. And it's a very important relationship. So whether it's a love relationship that has been separate, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a family member, I feel like this is like a major energy where both of you have had some sleepless nights or had some really deep concerning thoughts about this connection. And the Three of Swords can also indicate a miscommunication being at the bottom of things. Okay, so I want to pull a quick card on that. I mean, the Three of Swords can be like, there's a lot of hurt. There's a lot of heartbreak. There's a lot of sadness in this. And both of you are trying to reconcile some feelings coming from different angles. And both of you are just not understanding each other just yet. And each person is coming from a hurt position. So hurt people, they don't communicate themselves or articulate their true feelings as well as they could if the feelings of deep hurt and sadness were not there. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on this. Can you please guide? We've got the King of Pentacles there. Now, the King of Pentacles is serious commitment. It's loyalty. It is basically being fair, leading to like a solid conclusion. 9 of Cups. So, I mean, this could be that, you know, you feel like you fully invested in this friendship or this relationship or this dynamic, and this person has to step up. Well, the 9 of Cups indicates whatever it is you wish for, you will get what you wish for. And the same with the other person. But the 3 of Swords is what I'm actually clarifying. So it's like there will be a conversation where both parties try and articulate how they've been hurt in this situation. And now it's up to both parties to listen. Because sometimes when we're busy saying, you hurt me, you said this, you did that, that really hurts, we're not listening to the other person. So both parties do need to listen. I mean, it's such a hard thing for us all to do when we're in the midst of like passionate feelings. But I feel this space and time can actually leave some room for you and this person to really kind of delicately address this situation, because I feel deep down, both of you, with the Judgment card present and the 9 of Wands, both of you actually really want to be in each other's lives, okay? So whoever you're dealing with, this person does have a lot of respect for you, but also I get this sense that they're, you know, dealing with something that they feel is off limits. Now, we do have that 9 of Wands, so very cautious. I get an energy questioning. Okay, so lots of why did you do this, or what happened, and what are you feeling, and how does that affect our relationship, and why did you just have that action, and why didn't you confide in me, and you know, you could have just told me. There's just a lot of sort of questioning and trying to resolve things going on. And I feel at first you and this person may go round and round circles a little bit, okay? Asking the same questions, the whys, the wherefores. But ultimately, the 9 of Wands is not to give up on something. And it also indicates you're nearly there to finding a resolution in this. And there's still a bit of way to go, gotta be honest with you. It's not going to be resolved in the next 6 weeks. Also, I feel there's a lot of pressure in this connection, okay? A lot of like volatile, passionate energies. And remember, when you have that on both sides, it means you care, okay? Because when a person really doesn't care, they're kind of nonchalant. They're not affected. They're like, yeah, whatever. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Whatever. Now, of course, there can be that level of like someone covering their feelings, which I feel to some degree, my beautiful Scorpio, you are really good at looking at the energy. But I feel it's in a person's eyes, it's in their breathing, it's in their behavior. Even if they're saying, well, I don't care, and their breath is going really fast, or you can like literally see their heart pumping in their chest or in their neck there, you know, it means that it is affecting them. It's having an effect, but they're just trying to remain calm, or they're trying to hide the fact that they care a lot deeper than they're giving out, okay? But can this be resolved? Let me see before I move forward. Can this be resolved after the 6 weeks? Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Okay, so that one shot right over there. The Emperor. There has to be a level of maturity, okay? We did get the Empress come out earlier as well, so this can indicate either some sort of parental or guardian kind of wounding there, emulating a cycle or pattern that a parent or guardian experienced or basically taught a child, and they are noticing that they have some parental issues or some guardian issues. Now, there's no judgment here, there's no pointing fingers at anybody, but the Emperor energy is an indication that both parties need to be serious in order to move forward and, you know, be mature in the conversation that will be had, okay? The Emperor is also a card of structure. It's a card of success. It's a card of, you know, remaining calm under chaotic situations. So if both of you can articulate how you feel and kind of like to some degree remove the intense feeling part of it so that both of you can, you know, have a very calm conversation. I feel this could be resolved. Three of Cups is there. Queen of Swords has popped out again. So I feel there could also be like this influence that is talked about, or the reason why. I mean, Three of Cups, it either means friendship or, you know, celebration, things being resolved, but it can indicate sharing one's feelings. And we've got the Queen of Swords, which is to turn your back to the past and open up to a dialogue. So I feel you and this person, healthy boundaries, very important. I would just watch out for external influences, you know, maybe even talk about them and say, look, for example, if, you know, you're in love with someone and this is someone that you were in a relationship with, but they're hanging around with someone that perhaps is influencing the relationship in some way, you could say, you know what? I love you and I care about you, and you know what? Your friends are your friends, and I honor the fact that you're really good friends with them, but they are, you know, breaking down this relationship in some way. They're tearing this relationship down, and I don't want to compete. I want to be with you and I want you to have your friendships, but at the same time, you have to be mature enough to see that one is impacting the other, and can there be a resolution where there can be the best of both worlds, where you both can be in a relationship with each other, but at the same time, your person can be a friend with that person who is chaotically trying to tear the relationship down, but they don't allow that friend's actions to change their behavior or influence the relationship. You know, I'm just giving an example so that you can find a resolution there. Easier said than done, I totally know, but I feel here that there's something here that needs to be shared. Something needs to be said, and I feel both of you can move past this if you have that honest, open conversation and have it calmly as well. I do feel this person's got something to say. I mean, can you show me what it is that they're keeping a secret? What is it they're hiding? Can you show me what it is that they've withdrawn from? Can you please show me? Oh gosh, Knight of Cups. They feel so much care for the situation. They care more than they're letting on. Also, the Knight of Cups can indicate that this person, they're following their heart on something. And I mean, I don't feel, whoa, there's a lot of cards there that's just popped out, but I'll honor them. I don't feel that, I mean, for some of you, looking at the cards that popped out, Three of Cups, if I got a Three of Pentacles as well with that Three of Cups, then it could imply more, especially with the Seven of Swords, a cheating energy. But I feel something has influenced this connection. And looking at these cards, yeah, there's no cheating aspect to this particular energy reading that I'm being given. So I want people to be aware of that. Let's look at the cards. Ten of Wands. You're nearly there. You've got the Nine of Wands there, Ten of Wands. A lot of baggage to unpick in this situation. It's been hard, a lot of pressure. And sometimes, my beautiful Scorpio, you may have felt like you've been carrying this whole weight around with you, but you're about to set it down. We've got the Eight of Swords. Both of you have been on pause on purpose. You know, Eight of Swords is to release from denial, see things as they truly are. Something is keeping this relationship stuck, okay, or this friendship stuck. And this period is to allow both of you to free yourself up from, you know, illusions. You know, it's very important to recognize that sometimes when people's frequency changes and they're called in a different direction, it means that they are here to shatter illusions. Whether it's a personal illusion, whether it is, you know, generational kind of patterns, whatever it is, there is a cycle of change going on here. And it gives way to honesty, strength, courage to face whatever it is you have to face. So I feel both of you have to face this. Judgment card has come out again. Look at your synchronicities. This is to rekindle something or have another chance at it, to leave your old life behind in order to transform in some way. So I feel like you both are listening to your inner calling. And the Fool card is a new start, okay? But it's also a very interesting card that highlights there's potential for this relationship to change in some way, or to rekindle a fun aspect of it. Especially since we got the Strength card, you know, overcoming the struggle, It's going to take a lot of work, don't get me wrong. 4 Wands is to reunite, okay? So I want you to be aware of that. You haven't heard the last of this person or seen the last of this person. 10 of Pentacles, you know, that's showing up again for you. So I feel there is investment in this connection, and I feel that both of you can rekindle a loyalty to this connection. Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. So this is all about security, but it's also about working. It's about honoring healthy boundaries and knowing what you have to invest in this and what you are set to lose in this as well. So looking at the overarching energy, I feel like it's worth resolving. 7 of Pentacles, though, it feels like it has to be a fair exchange. Things will develop slowly in this connection. It may be dissatisfying at first, but it'll be worth it because both of you will get it all out on the table, and then I feel you can move past it after that, okay? So let's get some final cards before I close your reading. We've got I'm heartbroken and need healing. So that can apply to a lot of situations. It can apply to, you know, parent guardian type thing. It can be that a child or a teenager is going through something and they're feeling a little bit bereft and they're trying to deal with it by themselves and they're pushing away, and it can feel really alienating. Also, it can be that if you're in a love relationship, that person, something didn't go their way, or they had a heartbreak before they met you and they hadn't resolved that within themselves and they don't want to get in too deep and they're feeling a little bit like scared. I'm not here to give anyone an excuse or a way out. I'm here to try and understand the energy, to understand the outcome. I've also got I regret my actions and want your forgiveness, which I feel this person does. But there's a lot of pride there, so it's going to take them a long time before they come round to that. And please be patient. I don't trust myself. So with the World card there, this person wants to end the cycle. You know, they don't want to create drama. They don't want to hurt you. So I feel like, you know, this person, they're kind of trying to open themselves up to this, but they are acutely aware that we're all human and sometimes we slip into old behavior. But if they catch themselves at it and stop it, that will be the true breakthrough. Actions speak louder than words, always. So I'm just going to go and get a trinket or rune. Okay. So we have the Hamza hand, and this represents protection, spiritual evolution as well, being cautious, but also being open. So I do feel you and this person have an opportunity to be open with each other in the future and protect this union. And of course, we've got the plant pot and a sprout coming out there, which means there can be some real deep personal growth going on in this relationship, and it will manifest in a very healthy way. So you and this person, I feel the friendship or the relationship, it will, you know, become a healthier relationship, and it has the potential to grow together in the future. But the next 6 weeks, I would say difficult conversation coming your way, but you're not afraid of that. I feel like you want this so that you can get things out in the open. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you. Very complex, may not resonate with everyone, but I have to be honest with the energy that I've got. If it does resonate in some shape or form, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press that little notification bell. Lets you know when I update my next message. Lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Scorpio, and love and light.